everyone, it's Melissa in Minnesota. Welcome back to my channel. The last video that I did was the xoxo Malibu review, and that video did get a little long in the review process of showing you guys the products that I was really liking from them. You guys usually ask what I'm wearing in the videos, what lipstick color, what blush color, and so since that video went a little long, normally if the videos are shorter I will do the face of the day or makeup of the day after the review, but since that video, like I said, was long, I decided to make a separate video for you guys. That way you see the products that I'm using and what I think of them and how I do this look. Let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial. I'm not really set up for that, but that's something that I will try to do for you guys if you let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll try to get on that for you guys. But anyway, if you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, you usually will see I will post after a video or sometime during the filming process a little snapshot of what I'm wearing and usually tag some of the brands of the products that I'm wearing in that video. But this way, you guys, when I show you in the video format, you're able to see a little bit closer the products that I use. I do some swatches and a little bit of a kind of tiny review of the product as I'm showing them. So hopefully that will help you guys in seeing those products. So on with the video of the face of the day or makeup of the day. So the first item that I am wearing, I am telling you guys that I use this as a primer. This is the xoxo, the Atmosphere Protection Cream. This is the base that I have on my face. The powder foundation that I'm using is the Zuzu Luxe. This is the Dual Powder Foundation. This is in the color D14. I also have it in D10, and I find that the colors are very similar in skin or in tone, so I can use either one of them pretty much all the time. I don't have an issue with either one of those being too dark or too light for me, but whichever one I usually pick up, I just happen to be doing the D14 right now. I went in with the setting spray and applied, this would be what I used as a setting spray, is the Osea C Vitamin Boost. Like I said, I love this. It's a fine mist. Does not leave any splotches when you apply it over a powder foundation. The next item that I used was the two new products from Red Apple Lipstick. The first is the color Blush in Dolly, and this is what the color of the blush, hopefully you guys can see that, looks like. Absolutely love this. I didn't want anything too bold because I went with a heavier eye look today, and so I wanted something a little lighter, but a kind of a little bit of a rosy complexion on my cheeks. Again, you guys know I've said I'm over 40, and I found out that my skin, the rosiness from my cheeks has diminished as I've gotten older, and this blush works really well. I have 4 out of the 6 blushes, and I have absolutely loved every one of them. I'm trying to replace other blushes that I have, and I will kind of do the empties video. You'll see some of those blushes. I'm using the Red Apple Lipstick blushes to replace those. Either they had talc in them or they had carmine, which I'm trying to get a little bit more of the vegan beauty into my rotation. So yeah, you'll see that. The next item that I applied was the new Red Apple bronzer, and this is in the color Sundrop. I absolutely love this product. Oop, I've got a hair, sorry about that. This blush, on the website, it looks like it has a little bit of an orange undertone to it. It is not in person. It has a very nice, I'm going to kind of blend that out a little bit, a very nice brown undertone to it. So it looks, when you apply it, it looks like a sun-kissed look. And I've had several of the bronzers. I've had the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I had the Milk Chocolate, which was the lighter. Then I had a darker chocolate, which was, or is it the dark chocolate? I had, anyway, 2 of those. I know the Milk Chocolate's the one that I ended up getting in the big compact, but that has talc in it, so I wanted to get rid of that product, and I wasn't sure exactly if it was gluten-free or not, so that was one of the ones that went out of the rotation, and I ended up giving that one away. But this Sundrop bronzer, I don't have any reaction with this whatsoever. Absolutely love this. It does not contain talc, which is one of those ingredients that I definitely want to get away with in my beauty products, especially, and I'm just going to mention this since Johnson & Johnson got sued for using talc. There are links out there if you want to check on that, but it is one of those things that they have linked to be a carcinogen, and so I don't want that on my face, especially in powders that I would be buffing on that I might inhale. Even though the lawsuit had to deal with cervical cancer, I just don't want to use that product. Or that ingredient in my products, and so that was something that I, as a personal choice, was trying to get rid of, and I love that Red Apple is not using that in any of their cosmetics. The next item that I applied was my eye makeup, and the two colors that I'm using are Red Apple shadows. You guys know that I am a hashtag Red Apple girl, so if Red Apple lipstick or Red Apple, hopefully is what they're going to be calling their company, because they are beyond lipstick at this point. They are just an extremely great company for making sure that their products are allergy free. And so I've had no reaction with them. So if they are making it, I am buying it, or have bought it, which is, again, another reason I became an affiliate with them. I owned all of their eyeshadows, and I countless numbers of lipsticks before I even considered being an affiliate with them, just simply because when I first learned that I had a severe gluten intolerance, a celiac disease, which I was never tested for, but that is the level that I'm at. When discussing it with my doctor, we just chose, a little side note, chose not to go through the testing, but that's what I've been diagnosed with. The Red Apple, I lost my train of thought there. I was very hesitant about buying products from companies and not knowing whether or not I would have a reaction, because in that first year that I learned that I was experiencing trouble with gluten, I went to a company that I thought was gluten-free that ended up not being gluten-free, and I invested, I'm not kidding, almost $1,000 in throwing out all my old products because I could not use them. I learned that I was extremely sensitive and I had major reactions, and so I bought a ton of makeup from a company that I thought was gluten-free, and it ended up not being gluten-free, and so I was a little leery and started testing out Red Apple. But here I am 4 years later, and every product that I have tried I've had no reaction to, and I am absolutely in love with them. So that's just a long story short, or did that get too long? I'm not sure. But anyway, the colors that I'm using is Too Cute. I applied this from lid to brow bone. Then I went in with this color, which is Violet Vixen, and I applied that to the outer corner of my eye to really deepen that up. I also took an eyeliner brush, I misted it with that Sea Mineral Boost, applied that same color of the Violet Vixen underneath my eyes. Then on top of to really make my eyelashes very much fuller and thicker, I went in with the 100% pure eyeliner in the color Blackest. I aligned my upper eye and a little bit underneath the lower, all the way to pretty much like the center of my eye. I took a, where is that? Oh, sorry. It's the Eco Tools. This is one of their brushes they have. That's a small little, almost like a blending brush that, kind of a smudger brush is more. Dipped it in the Violet Vixen, went back on the, over that 100% pure eyeliner on the lower and on the top, lining it to, it's a very dark purple black right now, so that's the color that I was looking for. Then I curled my lashes and then used the Lash Project mascara to really define my upper eyelashes. I used 3 coats of this. I find that if you want a fuller lash, apply 1 coat, let it dry, apply another coat, let it dry, but do not keep putting the brush back in, but allow it to dry, and it really creates a fuller, thicker lash. When you allow this to dry a little bit, it just almost it really becomes thicker, and it makes your lashes look a lot more voluminous when you do that. So that's just a little tip for you guys. I learned that from Erin from, she changed her channel. It was a cruelty-free cutie, but she's now a greener kind of life. And so I learned that trick from her, and that is one thing that, oh my gosh, that was just, thanks Erin, that was just a great tip, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So passing that on. And then the last thing that I have is on my lips, and another Red Apple lipstick product, because I told you guys this is the company, I am a hashtag Red Apple Girl, is in the color Secrets. And this has a little bit of shine. It's a plum pink color. I love that this is almost like an instant staining, and it actually stays on your lips. It forms a matte type of lips look, and it will stay on your lips. It wears beautifully. It does not wear off like you get that line around your mouth later on. I don't have any issue with any Red Apple lipstick doing that, so you're not going to have that look like it has a pencil liner around your lips later on in the day. If you want to add a little bit more moisture to this, which you don't need, because I find that all the Red Apple lipsticks, even their matter formulas, are definitely more moisturizing. But if you want to follow it up with a gloss, you could clear gloss. Any of the ones that Red Apple lipstick carries are just an exceptional combination if you're looking for that. But that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. As I mentioned, if you enjoy something like this, let me know in the comment section below, and I would be happy to make that request for future videos. And so I hope everyone is having a happy, healthy, and gluten-free day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.